Hello, everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've updated the sheet, but welcome back to Uncle Steve's Card Shop, where we sell Japanese and Korean Pokemon cards primarily. This sheet has been updated in months because I've been using a different sheet. So this is what I'm going to go ahead and use from now on to show you guys what I'm willing to show you as part of our business. As always, please remember that this is not technically financial advice. This is just what I am doing in my opinion on the market and other things. If you'd like to support me, you can go to UncleSteve'sCardShop.com, where I generally sell your products at market price or slightly under, and unless you're in California, you don't have to pay sales tax until I hit Nexus threshold. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So this is our sheet. This is the long term, and this is a little reseller section. Generally speaking, for resellers, the customer generally just wants the newest product at the best price you could possibly give it to them. Generally, right now, our market is actually pretty good about this. 132 is probably what I'm going to sell my next batch of Inferno X for. Speaking of, I had 6 Inferno X. Oh, Inferno X was here. Oh my god, it's been so long. Inferno X. I had 6 Inferno X. They're all distributed right now. They're probably going to sell sometime soon. They cost me like 115-ish. I have the exact numbers for everything else right now, so I'm going to be plugging those in as we see and giving my opinion on some products. Paradigm Trigger is a very quick one, though. Paradigm Trigger is up quite a bit. I'm not going to do the percent change today. I'm sorry, guys. If you want to do that yourself, you can. In the short term, Paradigm Trigger is a hold. In the long term, it is a hold, in my opinion. You could even argue that this is time to just move on and be done with your Paradigm Trigger. Paradigm Trigger booster box. Let's discuss Paradigm Trigger real quick. Paradigm Trigger hit up to $100 a box now. $100? Ooh, $105. Ooh, yeah. So when I got my Paradigm Trigger boxes, as you can see, I got them for $71.61 a piece. We're up to around $100, which to me is a pretty good price. I think overall I would be here still. I think Paradigm Trigger could probably run up to a 120, 150 range. Paradigm Trigger still has one of the best chases in the Lugia. And yeah, that is my general dot here. Fusion Arts, I have sunsetted. I would also not want it. I don't like the chase in it. I don't like what's in it. Terrestrial Festival will go next. Terrestrial Festival, I had a pending of 10. I could check exactly how many I have, however. I have a side sheet for this side sheet. How amazing. How helpful. Amazing. So, currently, I have my general price for Terrestrial Festival has been, and it's going to keep getting worse because of how expensive they've gotten. Terrestrial Festival is 80.76. 6 per box on average. Terrestrial Festival's market is exploded because Terrestrial has not been reprinted in Japan in a very long while now. We're at 101 a box. 101, and it's getting more expensive. This is practically the price that I can get it from Japan for. I think right now in the short term, I want more Terrestrial. I think in the long term, I'm still going to want more Terrestrial. Short term is kind of a reseller idea, though. So in actuality, probably just a yellow. The exact reason being, well, the reseller wants the most recent product. Terrestrial's a little old. That's literally the entirety of why you might not want it. The total amount of Terrestrial boxes I currently hold are... Let us check this other sheet. That's part of the sheet. That's part of another sheet. There are about 8 boxes left in my inventory at the moment, and I want more. My grand total that I ended up having at some point was something like... What did I have? I had 39 boxes at one point. So 39 boxes down to 8. Doesn't feel great, but obviously we're happy to make the money. Super Electric Breaker, I only got the one batch. Super Electric Breaker's been so expensive that I just have not been comfortable buying it. Short term, it's Super Electric Breaker, so it's kind of old at this point. Long term, it's kind of held its price, though. Let's go look at it real quick. Like, this is probably one of the better times that it's come up to be able to buy. Nope. Of course not. Well, last year when it was around $50 was definitely the best time. And then we had a chasm down to 70 to 80, and now we're back to 90. I don't know. This box is just hard for me to get a hold of. I don't want to move it on if I had it, but I don't have it. And I don't want to get it because it's just so expensive. That's just the issue with it, but I could just really be regretting my whole life here. Once again, older box, Shiny Treasure EX in the short term. If you are someone that is just flipping product, probably don't want this thing. Super Electric Breaker. Oh, Terastal. The reason Terastal's here, by the way, is because it has guaranteed hits. Some people just still love it and want to chase the Moonbreon, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, Shiny Treasure. I've met a lot of people who don't even know what's in the set. They don't know what they can even get. Long term, the set is freaking awesome. I absolutely love Shiny Treasure. So I'd be absolute liar if I said I wasn't looking for more Shiny Treasure, like, all the time for good prices. But good prices are hard to find. What have I paid for my Shiny Treasure? Do I have it? I don't actually have that on hand, but I never bought more, so 58.73 is probably approximately right. I've sold 2 of the boxes, and I sell them for exorbitant prices because I did not want to replace them, which I'm going to have to do at some point here. Shiny Treasure EX market price currently. Oop. That's a pack. Blah, 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 blah. The box. Wow. Shiny Treasure EX booster box. Market price is about 97 a box, so we're doing pretty good right there. We're all the way up to 97 from 58, and this was the market last time I looked. So 97 and a bit of change, but whatever. Triple Beat. I only have the 1 box of Triple Beat. Short term, no one's going to want to buy that from you. Long term, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, that it is pretty high up there. For me, I actually don't want more of it. At $100, the box kind of is leveling out to me where I think it's pricey. At $100, I'm pretty happy I take my profits on it, personally. I don't think Triple B has that much besides the Magikarp. Last time I checked, it was $91. But because I don't have it in my inventory, I'm just going to delete that and not update this at this point. I'll leave it, whatever, but I'm not updating this because we don't have it. Paradise Dragoni. Paradise Dragoni. Paradise Dragona. I have 6 boxes still. I bought up to 8 because I sold 2 of them. The price for Paradise Dragona keeps going up on us. Paradise Dragona now, I can't remember what it will cost me, honestly, so I'd be lying to you if I was trying to give you a price right this minute. Paradise Dragona booster box. Booster box is about 70 a box. Paradise Dragona has that same idea with Super Electric Breaker, where it is just like Super Electric is like $90. Super Electric and Paradise Dragona should go together. Paradise Dragona still has a really cool pool in it, so I just don't know why it's lagging so far behind. Wait, sorry, 70's this. Costing me, what's it cost me? It's probably costing me around 55 still, I want to say. Probably 60 with tariffs and everything now. I'm just going to put 60 because I'm pretty sure Super Electric's like 70-ish. Night Wanderer is probably up to like 40 on cost now. Not quite as cheap as it was. Night Wanderer is still a interesting box. It's all the way up to $58. Interesting. Interesting. Is that actually accurate though? Because we have 60, 60, 60. Yeah, we're up to like 67 a box. Like, that is actually not accurate in this case. Night Wanderer, we're up to like 67. Let's say 65 just to keep my numbers cheaper. We're up to $65 a box. Oh, Paradise Dragona, sorry. For this, short term, people don't want it. Long term, I am holding my position. When I sell a box, I replace a box. box. I think Paradise Dragona has a little more room to go than the $70 market range. Like I said, I'm shooting for around $100 on my boxes. Oh, this is a terrible example though, because let's click that. But this is a terrible example because Frosted Festival is this box has much more room to go because it's just a specialty box. Maybe specialty isn't the right word, but yeah, I think you guys get what I mean. The guaranteed hits, the Umbreon's over time is going to have its huge values. Night Wanderer in the short term. No one wants this box. No one wants to buy this box. I've sold 1 box of Night Wanderer lifetime. 1 box, which means I've purchased 7. I still have the 6. I don't want to sell the 6, but if they go, they go. Night Wanderer. We in the long term still believe in Night Wanderer. I think that we're going to get to $75 a box. I think $40 is still cheap, considering I'm nearly 2xing my money, and the low end to me is $30. That is pretty good risk reward to me. Next, we have ourselves Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown's going to cost me just same thing as Night Wanderer. Stellar Crown's an even better set, though, in my opinion. Stellar Miracle, I guess it would be, not Stellar Crown. That's the English set. Stellar Miracle's up to 58, but is it actually 58? More like 68. Yep, 68, 68. Yeah, it's more like 68 a box. Stellar Miracle in the short term. It's actually kind of funny. I actually have more people willing to buy Stellar Miracle. I think I've sold around 4 boxes, and I've bought 10 total. I bought 10, obviously, to replenish my comfortable position of having 6 for the long term. And long term, I really believe that this will be a $100 box. I think Stellar Miracle has much better stuff than Night Wanderer, generally speaking, at least. I can go confirm to myself real quick, but from my memory... maybe my memory's off. I believe my memory's actually a little off. Okay. I feel about the same as both of them then. Although the Zeraora is really cool and this Raboot's cool, but they're not worth that much. Sorry, had a coughing attack. Anyways, Stellar Miracle. Still believe in it long term. Same thing with Night Wanderer. Box feels cheap. Box should be at least $75. I thought it was going to be a $100 box, but based on what I saw, probably around 75. That's okay. Battle Partners. People still buy Battle Partners, surprisingly. I haven't had too much trouble buying and selling my Battle Partners. I actually want more Battle Partners too, which is funny, so this is probably going to be a part of my next order. Battle Partners is a funny set where everyone has kind of given up on Battle Partners / Journey Together. You could probably put it here even if you wanted for a reseller's purpose. I might just leave it there. In terms of long term, I think this is going to be a $100 box. I think Battle Partners is far better than a lot of sets that came out, but people have a really negative connotation with it. Let me go ahead and update where we're at there. So Battle Partners is down to $68 a box-ish. If I'm seeing right. Yep, $68 a box. So do we think Battle Partners is an equal box to Stellar and Night Wanderer? You go ahead and tell me this, guys. Do you think these boxes with what's in them is equal to that? I couldn't agree. And please remember, Pokemon Go is up to $75 a box right now. So if you guys think this box or this box is worse than Pokemon Go, I just don't agree with you. Anyways, Battle Partners, probably going to be something I need to add to my next order. I can get it probably for even cheaper than this now, honestly. But I'm going to check right now. I actually want to get an accurate price for you guys. 1 second. That's why I haven't been getting it. My source is not even beating this price by much. My source would offer it to me for around $65 a box. $30 to make is not enough for a store like me that is doing some resale. That is why I haven't been ordering it, and that makes a lot more sense. Still, I'm probably going to go back to 6 boxes because I want the long-term position, because I like to have long-term also with my short-term. That is the benefit of having the disposable income for it, because products that don't sell, I can just sit on and believe in the long term, especially if I actually believe in the product. But currently, Battle Partners, I am at a 0 product. Anyways, Heat Wave, Heat Wave, Heat Wave, Heat Wave. I am down to 2 boxes of Heat Wave. No, 3 boxes of Heat Wave. I bought all my boxes at $81.62. I never bought more boxes of Heat Wave Arena. Heat Wave collapsed for a while there, and I got absolutely crushed. Heat Wave's still not even past where I got it at. It's around $80 a box. But thankfully, the good people of the world have been taking my Heat Wave for around $85. I make a little bit, and I survive. Short term, no one wants this box. This box is taking absolutely forever to sell. Like, I'm telling you, I still have those 30 boxes at this point. Or not, sorry. I still am going through that shipment of 30 boxes is what I specifically mean. Long term, I believe in the box, but it's actually going up in price. So I don't want to buy at those prices. Cost right now, I don't even know what it would cost me right now because I haven't even considered buying more Heat Wave. Cost right now is probably going to be around like that $65 range. Probably a little higher actually because I believe it's higher priced than Battle Partners. Let's go to Black Bolt next. These are some sets I really believe in with Black Bolt and White Flare. In the long term, I think these boxes are going to be absolutely amazing freaking holds. Okay, Black Bolt booster box. I have the exact number for what I paid for these two. This is going to be a $93 box right now. Sure, let's call it a $93 box. That seems about right. My Black Flare, since I purchased everything. So, my total Black Flare. Did I really say Black Flare? I just noticed. Sorry, everyone. Total, since the inception of it, I have had 53 boxes of Black Bolts. I bought them for 73.08 on average. That is all my orders put together. Maybe I need a section for how many I've sold. You guys think I need a section for how many I sold? Hell, I don't know how many of you are even watching this video at this point. How deep are we in? Anyways. Black Bolt I've sold for, or I purchased all of those boxes, all 53 boxes total. I have the freaking sheet right here after going through every single invoice and calculating it. It was approximately, it was pretty much exactly $73.08 a box. Black Bolt in the short term, still selling. Not too bad. Life cycle of this product has not gone to nothing yet. As soon as the English product releases, however, people are a little more skittish to getting it. Black Bolt price to get right now is a little pricey, not too pricey, considering what some stuff's going for. But still a little high. I believe this price I paid is a little high still. I think I can get them for around 68 to 70. But yeah. If you like that price, then you can definitely look for your means of finding it. Or if you'd rather work with me, you can hit me on my Instagram and I could try to facilitate a deal that gets me paid a little bit. Anyways, let's go to White Flare, which is a product I believe in just as much, frankly. Just about, at least. White Flare in total, I paid $69.80 on average for my boxes. The total amount of White Flare boxes I have had is 48 boxes. I am down to 4 boxes. Speaking of Black Bolt, how many boxes am I down to? Let me do some math. Actually, let me pull up the sheet on the sheet. Black Bolt, I have one right here. I have a few more in this house. Let's say I have 4 or 5 in the house that are remaining. Then I have probably about 10 Black Bolts remaining. Probably like 8, actually. Black Bolt keeps moving on. So about 8. So if I'm forced to hold on to this position, cool. If I'm not, whatever. I don't really mind either way. I really believe in Black Bolt for the same reason I believe in White Flare. I think they're some of the best sets with all the IRs and everything else. I just think the set was really well made. I think has a chance to be one of the best sets that they've made in the era. Black Bolt booster box goes for about 80 bucks. Not too bad. I also think the price disparity is a little funny, but that's neither here nor there. They keep selling, considering I'm down to 4 boxes against the 8, and that is because they are that's because they are the cheaper variant. And I think that's why people like them. White Flare I believe in because it's so much cheaper than Black Bolt to get right now. If I gave you a ballpark for what I could get it for, I'm just going to pull it up real quick. Ballpark for White Flare is going to be like 60 a box-ish. I think at 60-ish a box, especially since it's around Battle Partners price at that point, I think we know which set is the better set. I'm not going to bother with the deluxe sets right now. Both deluxe sets have been kind of a whatever. People didn't really care in my experience. Long term, I think these are the superior sets to hold. I know that I went up in my allocation on both to 5 now, and I probably will get up to my 6 and just hold them. 151 I can get to next. 151 is, again, not really a product I'm selling in person. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. 151 long term is a hold for me. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to that 6 boxes. It's just so expensive for a box already. And I guess I'll update the price. 151 Japanese booster box is up to, holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. We're up to like 195. Yeah, 195. Wow. All right. Well, we're up to 195. This is still the price I paid for my boxes because I didn't add any boxes. Team Rocket the funny box. Team Rocket has the name value, has everything else with Heat Wave not having the name value. Team Rocket I didn't end up getting that much of. I've had 20 boxes total. I have 2 boxes left over. Team Rocket is currently a little cheaper than Heat Wave, actually, from my people, which is kind of hilarious. Team Rocket, on average, I got for this price. Price is a little higher than I would want right now. And Team Rocket booster box. Team Rocket booster. A glory of Team Rocket, that is true. Team Rocket's going for a good $97, $98. Let's just from 98 because that seems about right. And yeah, I think Team Rocket's like $82 to get in. Team Rocket has sold decently for me, so I'm not going to say don't grab them. I think it's about fair. Long term, I'm okay with it. Price could go up, price could go down. It's hard for me to say how bored people will get of Team Rocket. Because in the end, the more bored people are getting, the lower the price will get. But it could also just... This could go the exact way of... oops. This could go the exact way of Super Electric Breaker, where it doesn't make any sense and it just keeps going up, or it keeps holding. Team Rocket could be that equivalent to Super Electric Breaker, where freaking Paradise Dragona here could be just Heat Waves equivalent because people care less about them. Then Inferno X. Well, of course, Inferno X I am scared of. They want it. Inferno X, I'm just a straight no at these prices, frankly. I think Inferno X will calm down at some point and be a reasonable price for me to have long term. In the short term, obviously, people want the newest box. They can't help themselves. They need the newest box. They need Inferno X. And because of that, Inferno X is going for a very, very exorbitant number. $133 a box. Ooh. Ah, that's right. We also are missing our mega sets, our other mega sets, actually. Let's go ahead and add it in. I still have 6. Mega Brave. No, actually, I have more than this. I have like 12, probably. I'll go get the exact number in a moment. So, I'll do some quick math. Yeah, 12's about right. It's actually like 13. 13's about right. And of course, Mega Symphonia. Obviously, these are Japanese boxes, and we're adding Mega Symphonia, Mega Brave to the list because they're pretty important. Mega Symphonia, I'm down to like 5 boxes. Yeah, like 5 boxes. Do Mega Symphonia, Mega Brave. I will go ahead and get my average prices for them in just a moment. I don't think you guys care about my Korean section. My Korean section's cool and all. Frankly, it makes a lot more money also. And it's a lot cheaper for everyone, and a lot of Pokemon fans are really happy with it. But that's not what we're here to discuss. Mega Brave. My Mega Brave allocation on average. This price. My Mega Symphonia allocation on average. This price. Okay. Mega Symphonia. I sold in total in Mega Symphonia 47 boxes. Mega Symphonia in the short term has been good. In the long term, probably good right now at the price it's at. It's the cheaper sets and it's pretty down. Like, now that the English box is out, this box like collapsed, right? Yeah, we're down to 83 a box, which isn't too bad. I guess long term, actually, I'd probably hold. I think this price could go lower. I know right now to buy the box, it's going to cost me like 67 to 70-ish. So for me, my Mega Symphonia position's kind of just solid, and I will keep buying for my short term and eventually parlay it into the long term. Mega Brave has been good, but not as good in terms of selling. That's not true. I just buy more Mega Brave. Not a ton more. I have, in total, I've had 53 boxes of Mega Brave. And the current price of Mega Brave, let's pull her up. Mega Brave booster box. About $98 to $100. Let's say $100. Crisp $100 bill. Mega Brave to purchase at this point would cost approximately 72-ish. So actually my allocation's not as good for this. Long term, I don't believe this is a $100 box already. I think that's a little ambitious. Just like the Mega Symphonia is a little uncomfortable, but we could go either way in its case. This is probably about where I'm at. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that's the total update on my list. Hopefully my rambling helps you guys out with any decisions you decide to make with whatever you decide to purchase for yourselves. I don't know if you guys are sealed collectors, just like hearing me ramble about my thoughts on these boxes, but yeah, if you want to support me, you can buy any booster box here. Oh my god, $85. Wait a minute. I gotta fix that. Well, if you beat me to the foot race after I upload this video and I don't change these because I'm lazy, then, you know, $82. Yeah, that's about right, actually. Yeah, anyways, I will see you guys later. I hope this helped anyone. If you're entertained, great. If not, I had to try to do my best to give you guys a new video. Appreciate anyone's support. Have a good night.